Good morning. So I couldn't sleep. I kind of been up since like 4. So I was like, let me just get up and make YouTube videos. Why the kitty sleep? Good morning. Sorry I got my bonnet on, but my natural leave out, I don't like putting heat on my hair every day because I don't want to be bald to have heat damage. So bonnet gang. Bonnet gang. But yeah. So if y'all haven't known or noticed, because like I don't even know why nobody's talking about it. Like this world is so brainwashed. But it's been over 24 hours now, but not too long ago they recently passed a bill where men, well, I'm not gonna say, yeah, because they're men and women. I believe his age is 18 to 26. I'm gonna have to do some more research. Their names are automatically getting listed for the for the army or whatever. And then like what war are we fighting? Like what's really going on? Like that's the thing. Like normally if they do something like that, it's like, oh, we have this going on, we're beefing with this country. It's like, what war are we fighting that's going on right now that you have to draft? For one, like this isn't the world that we was in 20 years ago. Like these modern men are not really men, so it's not like they're TikTokers, they're social media people. It's like I don't see them fighting a war, and I'm not trying to talk about nobody or anything, but it's just like I feel like it's just to knock people off or something. Like I don't know, like it's just not making sense because what's the reason behind you just wanting to draft for one black people too? And it's not just black people. I mean, but I don't know. I just feel like y'all need to just stay prayed up and pray over y'all kids. Cause like, if my little cousin, he 18, he just graduated high school. So it's like, I don't see him fighting a war. I don't see none of these kids fighting wars or none of these people, like not even just kids, like, because when you 18 to 26, you technically an adult, but it's like, I don't know. The world is just weird, like, because that's crazy. Like, that's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, what are y'all thoughts about it? Because I'm just trying to understand, like, why it's not really being talked about. Like, I was on social media a lot yesterday, scrolling on Instagram, and, like, I didn't see none of the blogs talking about it. Like, I don't think, to be honest, I saw one post about the military draft. Like, I swear to God, like, I just know about it because, like, I'm tuned in. I try not to just be subscribed to unnecessary stuff. So I'm subscribed to like a lot of different stuff. So that's how I was able to see it because a few of my like people I follow or I'm subscribed to, they made videos and talked about it or things of that nature. But the world is not talking about this. And that's what's crazy too, because like this is gonna really affect the black community. Like forget all the other races. I just feel like if you go vote for Trump, I feel like you're gonna get enlisted. Like, and I know everybody want to vote for Trump because of stimulus checks and all that, but y'all, come on, don't let a $5,000 stimulus check cloud your judgment because y'all gotta think about the bigger picture. Like, what war are we fighting that they have to draft these new generation men and women? Like, they're just trying to kill us at this point because it doesn't make sense. Like, social media has brainwashed everyone. Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? It's like social media has brainwashed everyone. So you're gonna go put people who used to making TikToks and dancing all the time, get them a gun and expect them to do what? Like me, I was in ROTC growing up in high school. I actually used to want to go to the army because I'm a foster kid. So it was just like a way for me to just get out of foster care at 18 and kind of like have some benefits and stuff like that. But I ended up changing my mind. I didn't do it or whatever because like, and I'm glad I didn't because for one, like, why are we fighting for this world? Like, y'all should only really be just focused on God. Like, so I feel like y'all really just need to pray over y'all loved ones at this point. He said Biden put that in place, not Trump. I didn't say Trump put it in place. I said I feel like if you go vote for Trump when the election, I feel like that's gonna automatically like put your name in like the bidding to be draft. I know that Trump didn't I'm not saying that Trump passed the law. I'm just saying that when the election comes up, I know a lot of people are gonna go vote because they want Trump in office. Like black people, we love Trump. I guess because we had a lot of money when he was in office, which is true. I feel like when Trump was in office, I kind of had more money too. But life is just getting expensive. Like it is what it is. So I don't know, y'all. I just want to know why the world not talking about it. Like you would think this would be like breaking news. Like nobody's talking about it. Like yesterday when I was on Instagram, like I was on there all day because I was like, dang, they passed the law. So I was like wanting to learn more about it and stuff like that. Because my son, he's 13, so I'm like, dang, in 5 years, he'll be 18. You're gonna automatically register him, to go to war. And I'm like, that's scary. Then like if you don't do it, you're getting fined, you can go to jail and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to see like what war are we battling where you have to enlist just automatically just pick people to go fight in a war. Like what's the war? Like that's my question. Like what's the war? Like who the opposition, like who we battling with, and things of that nature. But I don't know, what do y'all think? Like, cause nobody's really talking about it, honestly. Like, and when I talk to like a lot of army vets and stuff like that, they say like the army is not a place for like black people. Like, like y'all fighting for this country. No, like I just can't. And I just feel like y'all really need to just pray over y'all people. Like anybody in your family who between that age of 18 and 26, just pray that their name don't get pulled, like, and that's crazy because I feel like they just trying to knock us off one by one. Because what's the easiest way to knock somebody off is that, because these new generation adults are trash. Like, now if it was 20 years ago this was going on, I probably wouldn't even be making this video. But it's like social media has really brainwashed so many people. He said, like you said, it's best to just keep God on your side. Oh yeah, it's best to just stay prayed up because God really ruled this world. And it's like, y'all please just don't go over there trying to get enlisted or whatever like that. And that's crazy because I'm like wondering about the people who like name did get pulled. Like what if your name did get pulled? It's like you just forcing my hand to go fight in the army. But I'm just trying to understand as a community, like, why we're not talking about it. Like, we'll let the dumbest stuff go viral. Like, that's why I say we're so brainwashed, because, like, the stuff that we're supposed to talk about, we don't talk about. And the stuff that, and then it's like, they brainwashed our kids, like, I'm not judging nobody with their sexuality, but, like, they're making, like, cartoons, making you want to be, a homosexual, making you want to be a lesbian and stuff like that. So after y'all done brainwashed our kids, now they're adults. Now you want to go put them in a war when it's like all they've been doing all summer is being brainwashed by what they're watching, feeling like they need this. Plastic surgery has got out of hand. Like you never really see like natural women anymore where they haven't had anything done, like any enhancement. Like it's rare, where you just meet even men too. Like men are getting surgery, they're just making, whatever God says is right, they're just making it the opposite, whatever. And it's just like, you're gonna take these type of people who've been brainwashed for like the past 15 years through social media, give them a gun and expect them to fight for this country. Like it's just not making sense. He said they're making our community go against each other. Hey man, I feel you, KD, because I feel like it's just either like to take us out easily, like when COVID came. Like y'all know how many people died when COVID came. Like I never seen that many people die that quick. Like I felt like I was saying rest in peace so much around the 2020 area, and I feel like it's just an easy way to just terminate people. It's just an easy way to just have all those people in one place and just knock them off. Because for one, we already overpopulated in the world anyway. The world is overpopulated. It ain't no more middle class. You either poor or rich because everything's so expensive. Like And me, like I'm telling you, like I be having to work 2, 3 jobs, you know, sometimes like I might get a roommate to rent the room because like I feel like life is just getting so expensive and it's like dang, like what's going on, you know? So like when I watch other videos and I'm seeing people, I'm like, oh, it's not just me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I was feeling like overwhelmed. Like I went to college, I did everything right, you know, and I made good money an hour and it's still not enough, you know? Like I'm not gonna lie. So for one, like what war are we fighting? Like no one has answered that question. Like who is the war against where you feel like you have to just enlist residents? And then like social media has brainwashed us so much to the point it's like we don't need people who like dealing with like mental illness and already like battling demons and stuff to even have a gun anyway. So that's what I'm just trying to see, like who is the war against that you feel like you have to just enlist residents who have no military experience or volunteer them to fight for this country. And like honestly, like I don't really think I've never been out the United States, but since I've been like doing my research stuff like that, I think I need to travel out the United States because I'm just kind of over the United States. This is all I know. But knowledge is power. Y'all gotta just. That's why I unfollow a lot of stuff like on social media. Like I just don't be following like thoughts and following music artists and you know I try to follow like a little bit of everything so I can just be plugged in because y'all, that's crazy. And what's crazy is nobody is talking about it. When I mean, like, I was on Instagram a lot yesterday. Like, I don't try to be on Instagram like that, but I was on there a lot because I was trying to see, like, I didn't see one person on Instagram talking about it, not one. The only people I see talking about it are people on YouTube. And I think on YouTube, I only saw 2 videos on YouTube where they was talking about it. So I was like, you know what? You talk about it. You don't have to wait on other people to talk about it. You have a platform, you talk about it. So y'all just need to stay prayed up and keep God first because it's definitely something going on that they're not telling us because this doesn't make sense that they would pass that law, you know, on these new generation people like 18 to 26, like TikTok dancers, like these lazy kids, like these. I just feel like not even just kids because I think they're kids because they're younger than me, you know, like I feel like when you're 18 to 21, you're still a kid, you're still trying to figure it out. But it's like they lazy. Like when I was growing up, we didn't have social media, so like we went outside. You know, we had an imagination. When I mean, like even my kids, I tell them all the time, I'm like, y'all are lazy. Like they are so lazy. Like all they do is watch other kids play on YouTube. All they do is like yesterday, my son was telling me about some family on YouTube. He knew how many cars they had, their house, and I had to tell him, I'm like, why do you care so much? And he was like, looking at like y'all are obsessed with like famous people and other people's lives. And it's like, son, like, why are you so obsessed with their lives? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the same age as you. Like, y'all both 10 years old, 9 years old. You can do the same thing he's doing. So I just be trying to want y'all to just stay woke because, like, I feel like a lot of stuff just be trying to brainwash y'all, distract y'all from what's really going on. Like, okay, like, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday was, like, the year anniversary of when they went, the submarine that ran out of oxygen in the ocean. So y'all remember how when that was going on last year, how everybody was talking about that. And it's like that made so much news. And I feel like, no offense to those 5 people, you know, like life is death. People gonna die. I'm real nonchalant when it comes about people dying because life is death. We only got like 60, 70 years on this earth anyway. That's not a long time. So, and you really only gonna start getting money when you get around, what, 30 to 40. So now you got, what, 30 years to do right. Like, come on, it ain't that long. Most people ain't even making it. Kids dying so young. Everybody just passing away. So I feel like, don't get offended when I just talk about death so lightly. But anyways, I think it was 5 people on the submarine. They passed away or whatever. And it's like, I feel like this is a way bigger than that. Like this news is, those are just 5 people. Okay, this is like a lot, millions of people who may get drafted, or thousands or hundreds of thousands, however many people get drafted, and nobody's talking about it. And y'all have to be woke when like nobody's talking about something, like make it make sense. Like the president just passed a law where you automatically have to get drafted into the military and fight a war that we don't know nothing about. We don't know who we're fighting against. But the news not talking about it. Social media's not talking about it. The blogs talk about it. Come on, y'all. Stay woke. He said, I'm not tripping about death because I'm so close to God. Amen. Yeah, I'm ready too. That's what I say too, because I know where I'm going, you know, and it's like this world is just so sad. Like, I don't vibe with people no more. Like, I don't even try to force it. Like, people be like, oh, I ain't heard from you, because I'm low-key just trying to cut you off. Like, everything ain't got to be so loud and a text message and all that. It's just like we just on two different levels. And I'm cool, you know, and I ain't trying to save everybody. I'm done with y'all. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to put y'all on game. I'm tired of trying to help y'all learn, you know, because I used to be of the world too. So it's like, I remember when people used to be trying to tell me stuff, my little evil ass ain't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like something to really happen, y'all. Like, I feel like y'all really just need to look at the bigger picture, because like, what is really going on? Because like, y'all know God is a jealous God. Like, the first commandment is serve no other God but me. So if you're going to fight in the war, you're fighting like, that's like another God. Like, you know, you feel like you gotta defend this world. So it's like, fuck this world. Like, for real, they don't even care about you at all. Like, inflation is crazy. Everything's going up. Like, I live in Dallas. It's so expensive out here. Like, it's crazy ridiculous. Like, how expensive it is out here. Like, life is just life, and like, everybody going through stuff. Like, it's not just me. It's not just you. Like, even like artists going through stuff. Music artists, like rappers. Like, just save y'all money. That's the best advice I can give you. Like, just save, pray, and stay out the way. Like, I don't be trying to like do nothing that just ain't trying to help me get to my purpose no more. Like, going to the club, buying sections, I'm out of that phase. Like, if that's something you want to do, cool. But like me, I done did that so long. Like, I'm just like trying to just focus. So it's like, y'all just need to stay woke for real, because the fact that like nobody's talking about this military draft is really mind blowing me. And I haven't been on social media today. Like, I woke up and I was just like, let me just make a YouTube video. So I'm gonna see if they talking about it today. But that's just crazy. And it's just like, we not even trying to plug our people in. It's like, you know, we'll post like, you know, like Sexy Red make a new song. We'll post her, or we'll post how the Caucasian woman said the N word. You know, like stuff that's just not really important. You feel me? Like, come on now. Like, that stuff just not important to be keep reposting in blogs to keep talking about. But like, the stuff that we really need to know, nobody be talking about it. So that's when y'all need to just open up y'all brain and be like, just stay woke, because a lot of stuff is distracting y'all for a reason. Like, y'all getting distracted by a lot of stuff. I just feel like something to come, because that's crazy. Y'all gotta talk to me in the comments. But yeah. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? Happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? These days be flying by. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. It's my dad's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, Dad. It's my dad's birthday today. Happy birthday to all my Geminis out there. And that's crazy, because like, we was just slaves 100 years ago. That ain't even a long time. Like, 100 years is not a long time when we've been on Earth 2,000 years. Like, come on now, wake up. Like, 100 years ain't a long time ago. Like, so, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like black people as a community, we just got to get more wiser, and we need to just learn more and read more, because I feel like they just be trying to take us out for real. Because like, I feel like black people are really intelligent when we want to be, and when we really like put our minds to it, we could do anything we want to do. And it's like, they know that, we don't know that sometimes. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like this war is just meant to just exterminate us. Because I feel like black people are going to be the most enlisted. That's just what I feel. I would be mindful of voting. Me personally, my mom's side of the family are Jehovah's Witnesses. So for like 3 years, I practiced. I didn't celebrate holidays for 3 years. I didn't participate in a lot of things, which I feel like everybody should at least try to do one point in their life. Like, me personally, I don't really celebrate holidays, but to each his own. Um, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, we bring ourselves down. Yeah, we do. It's just like our just priorities are just so messed up, and it's like we don't even have the blueprint, because it's like how our ancestors raised. But like 100 years ago, we were just slaves. So that's not a long time ago, you guys. Like if you just really sit back and think, that's really not a long time. Like it's it's not. So it's just like I don't know. Whatever y'all believe in, I believe in God. I just try to just stay prayed up. But when I was like when I used to practice like study, I'm gonna say study because that's what they call it. When I used to study, they don't vote. So I've only voted one time my whole life. When I was 18, I voted for a Barack Obama. I've never voted ever since. So I don't register to vote. I've just never really been into a lot of stuff that other people been into because it don't matter. It don't matter. The president is not in control of the world. God is. I've always had that mindset at a young age. So I only voted one time when I was 18 for Barack Obama. That's it. I just feel like if y'all go vote, whether you vote for Trump or Biden, I feel like that's gonna automatically put your name on that list to get listed. That's just what my gut telling me. Because I feel like they only really get a lot of your information when you go register to vote. Cause like I don't be getting called to do nothing, thank God. But I feel like it's because I don't vote. Like I don't be getting called for jury duty. I don't like a lot of stuff people be getting involved in. Never happened to me. And I feel like it's because I don't go register to vote. I never register to vote. And you notice how they always try to make you register to vote? Like, think about that. It could be anything. Like, you can go, just say you get food stamps a week. You can go to the WIC office and you trying to get some WIC for your kids or whatever. And they trying to get you to register to vote with WIC. You like, what the fuck? Or you trying to go get some food stamps and they trying to get you registered to vote. Like, it's always like low poverty type stuff or stuff that don't even really matter. And it's like, why are you trying to get me to register to vote? He said, I'm 35 and I never voted. Period. Right. Like, and I don't feel like it has nothing to do with religion or anything. Like, I just feel like knowledge is power. Like, your parents gonna teach you their way, but it's up to you to learn the right way. I ain't saying that your parents perfect. I ain't saying that they know everything, but they gonna teach you their way. Not saying their way is right. So when you get of age, it's best for you to learn your own way. And you do, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, y'all just need to read. Like, I hate social media, bro. I really hate social media because, like, people don't know how to just live in the real life no more. Like, you can go somewhere, everybody on their phones. I'm a victim of it too. Like, I'm a victim. Like, I'll be on my phone scrolling 2-3 hours. I'll be like, dang, girl, you could have did so much. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. But I just feel like I hate social media. I hate camera phones. Like, I just wish the world used to just be how it used to be. Like, kids don't even want to go outside and play. Like, you could be like, oh, y'all want to go outside and play? They ain't trying to go outside and play. Like, they don't ride bikes no more. Like, y'all remember, like, when you was, like, in first grade, second grade, all we wanted was a bike. Now these kids want phones. They want iPads and stuff like that. But, like, when you was 6 and 7, like, you wanted a bike. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got, like, that age, you wanted a bike. You know what I'm saying? That was, like, the number one thing you wanted. Like, nobody want to, like, when the last time you seen a bike? Like, kids just want to. He said, all my son wants to do is be on Fortnite. I swear to God. All they want to do is be on Fortnite, play Roblox, learn new TikTok dances, watch other kids play on YouTube, be intrigued about everybody else's lives. Like, my son literally told me everything about this YouTube family yesterday. And it made me kind of mad. Like, son, we is not finna do this. They got 6 cars. They got this type of house. They got this. And I'm like, the boy is the same age as him. But anytime I try to tell them, like, y'all don't want to make YouTube. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, y'all want to do YouTube videos? I'm good. These kids so lazy, bro. These kids so lazy. I swear to God, I ain't never seen a bunch of lazy kids in my life. Like, when I was 6, 7, we had a key. Like, our parents worked so much, so, like, we rode the bus. I would never put my kids on the bus. They'll probably get lost on the damn bus. Man, is the world so different, y'all. I swear, when I was 8, I knew how to cook. Man, these kids don't even want to go fix a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I knew how to cook a full course meal at 8 years old. I'm talking about I can cook like breakfast. I can cook eggs, grits, sausage, bacon, biscuits, like a full course meal. I can cook spaghetti. I know how to fry chicken, macaroni. Like, when I mean, these kids don't even know how to go make a sandwich. Like, they so sorry. Like, the other day, I had asked my son to take out the trash. And y'all know growing up, we had chores. So, like, we already knew, like, we had to wash the dishes or wash the clothes or fold the clothes or take out the trash. Our parents didn't have to keep reminding us every time when it was ready to do it. Like, we just did it because we knew Friday we was going to get a $5 allowance or whatever like that. Y'all, these kids is so lazy. Like, I had asked my son, I was like, you'll take the trash out. Y'all know back in the day, we had that jumbo gallon trash can, that heavy ass bag. Like, I feel like the trash cans now be small. They be, I feel like every day you got to take the trash out. Back in the day, you would take the trash out with every 2-3 days because your trash can was so big. We had that big Home Depot Lowe's trash bag. So I had asked him, I was like, you'll take the trash out. Y'all, he threw a whole temper tantrum, crying and everything. Y'all would have thought I just beat the boy to death. All because I asked him to take the trash out. I'm like, man, you need to get out that lazy spirit. Just because I'm taking you away from your phone for 5 minutes. Don't never let the phone charge up. Phone could be on 2%. They got it on the charger scrolling. I'm like, can you just put the phone down? And I got a fast charger. I'm telling him, like, y'all, just let it charge for like 30 minutes. We'll do something else. Crying finna go crazy just because he don't want to get off the phone for 30 minutes. I'm just like, man, I hated whoever invented all this stuff because it's really just brainwashing our kids. He said, I kind of blame myself in the way my son would be so much better if I was in his life. That's wild. Yeah, just moving forward, do the best you can do. The past is the past, but just try to be the best version of yourself you could be now. That's all I can say, because ain't nobody perfect, man. And it's hard trying to co-parent if you got a bitter parent. So, it takes two. Because you could say, you could say do one thing, then the other parent let them do the other thing. Both of y'all got to be on the same page. I be giving up. I don't really be caring no more about that. Ain't nobody finna let me get out of character. But I don't know. I just feel like these lazy kids don't need to be going to nobody army fighting for nobody war. That's all I'm saying. He said she's so bitter, man. Yeah, I'm already hooked when you said that. Yeah. Yeah, it's too much drama, man. Sometimes you gotta, because I feel like that. Like, I have a 14-year-old. I ain't seen him in almost 2 years because, I get tired of his daddy. Like that last time when he had me go to jail and I had to stay in jail for 24 hours. I'm like, man, just call me when you want to call me. I ain't finna keep dealing with all this drama. That stuff just be a distraction. Like, you gotta just, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, just don't even trip about stuff like that for real. But y'all just stay woke out here for real. Like, everybody going through stuff. Just stay woke and just pray, man. I feel like y'all need to be praying all the time, every time. I don't care if you finna just go outside and check the damn mail. Pray, man, because this world's just so fucked up. And I feel like they just trying to find an easy way to just knock us off. Like, for real. Like, that's just how I feel. But I don't know. Who am I or whatever. But the fact that ain't nobody talking about it, that's kind of a red flag too, because, the fact that ain't nobody talking about it, that's saying something too, because how you gonna draft us for a war and we don't even know what we fighting for? That's just what's crazy. And it ain't gonna affect me because I ain't in that age group, but still, I got little cousins. I know people between that age. It's gonna affect me in some type of way because it's gonna be somebody's son or somebody's daughter who get enlisted. And that's the thing too. Y'all, they're drafting women too. That's what's mind-blowing me. And yeah, we want to be equal to men and all that. That's cool. But bro, these women ain't even modern women no more. They ain't cooking, they ain't cleaning, they ain't doing none of that no more. These girls just OnlyFans sex workers. So you gonna go get them a gun and want them to fight for this war? Oh man, that's crazy. I just want to talk to my grandma and my granddaddy. This crazy. He's out there for this new generation. Yeah, y'all, this just gonna be a short video. I just wanted to talk about this. This your girl Polka. Make sure y'all go watch my video, get into it. We almost at 20,000 views. And y'all just stay woke out there, stay prayed up or whatever. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.